Hey, what up guys? It's Nader from Friends 3 with another war recap video. We faced a clan that wasn't too good. They gave us a run for our money early on, but then we pulled away like we usually do. I'm actually a video behind, which is why you see the other one on top of this one, but we're going to go over this one first. Unidossiempre. Same old story. We came out, dropped a bunch of triples on them, and basically took the fight out of them. They were not a developed 3-star clan, as you can tell. They were only able to triple our bottom bases and just a couple in the middle, and the rest were all 2-stars. We came through with a pretty good showing. We were unable to take this guy out. Flag pulled a 92% 1-star, which is super frustrating, but it was a really nice attack. He just couldn't pull it off. And then we missed on 2 of their Town Hall 10s. You can see a 71% there and an 85% there. So good attacks, but we weren't able to pull off the triples on them. So let's get into the replays and see what we got. First replay is myself going up against their number 2, bringing the ever exciting mass miner attack. But like we talked about before, as long as their supercell's willing to give us an attack like this, there's not really any reason to mix it up. So you can see this base is basically max Town Hall 10 with a couple max 11 buildings, and then, you know, max Infernos, max Eagle, stuff like that. So I bring the mass miners. I like to bring a little mini kill squad with a golem, my heroes, and 5 bowlers. And depending on the base, I'll rage my kill squad into the base to take out a chunk of the defenses. And in this attack, I was able to take out the AQ and the BK and draw the CC. I knew what was in the CC, so I knew that I didn't really have to worry about it too much, because there's that hound in there, and once the loon went down, the rest was GG. So again, you can see I create one half of the funnel with my kill squad, and then I just bring in my max miners from the top right, and then from there you're just dropping your heals as needed, and then you pop the Grand Warden as the miners approach the core to keep them full health. My queen was not supposed to pop the hound, but she did, so the pups could have been annoying, but I was able to take them out with a couple of the archers I had left over from my queen's ability. And then I think one pup is able to stay alive through my poison, so it's not going to cause too much of an issue, because I have too many miners, plus the pup locks onto my warden, who is able to sit behind the miners and not take any other damage except for that pup. So you can see I'm out of spells, but I have just, you know, too many miners up for this guy to stop me at this point. So we'll speed it up until it's cleaned out. So again, not super exciting, but the entry is the most important part on any miner attack. If you can take out a chunk of the base with your kill squad, and then you just dump your miners in and let them do the rest. So that's what I did. We'll look at SL hitting their number 4. SL brings a mass miner attack, which we have not looked at Town Hall 10. Max miner at Town Hall 10 is level 2, which are still effective, but they're obviously not as strong as the max, so you have to be careful how you use them, and be careful on your entry to make sure you get as much good out of your kill squad as possible before you drop your miners. So you can see that he draws a CC with a giant, and then he brings in a queen walk at the top left to create the left side of the funnel, and then he brings in his BK at about 6 o'clock to create the other half of his funnel, and then he drops in his miners from the bottom left, just mass miners across that entire flat side, and then from there is you just drop in your spells. He drops his first heal spell in front of that Inferno Tower, which is always important to keep those miners up as long as possible. And then you bring a rage for that core. Watch the miners just go nuts under rage. Miners under rage are insane. They can take out anything super quick. As you can see they're doing right now, just destroying the core of that base. He drops that third heal down right before that Inferno Tower to make sure his miners are at good health. He got super lucky there in that his healers switched off from his queen to his miners, and when you got healers on your miners, they're unstoppable. There's nothing that can stop a group of miners with a bunch of healers on them. And because of that, he was able to swag one of his heals, which is crazy. For a 10 to hit a 10 and to swag a spell is super impressive. So really nice attack by SL. Let's see what else we got. We're going to look at their number 8 getting smashed by our number 17. Normally I wouldn't show this attack, but because it's such a low level guy hitting such a high level opponent, and the attack that Evan brings is a quad lava loon, which, you know, it's not your normal attack that you see, so I thought I would feature it here. You can see he drops a loon to draw the CC, and then he'll drop a poison with his queen to take that CC out, and then once the CC's dead, you just drop your hounds with the mass loons behind, and then he's got 4 rages plus his haste to move them through the base. You can see this guy's got his X-bows on ground, which you see a lot of since a lot of the war attacks are ground based with Valks and Hogs. So that always helps because the X-bows are just taken out. There's nothing that they can even do. So you can see he sends 2 hounds per AD on that front side, spams his loons behind, and then 4 rages. The idea is that the pups will take out the queen while the hound and the loons move through the base. His loons bunched up a little bit going right, so the left side of that base doesn't get taken out probably like he would have wanted, but he still has a hound up and he's still got a bunch of loons up, so there's not really much on this base that can hurt him here. He still has a haste in the bag, which I believe he's going to drop over here on that clump of defenses. You can see the king tanking on that Tesla and the archer tower, which helps because it allows those loons to get in on that backside, take out that wizard tower, and then take out the Tesla and the arch tower, and the rest is cleanup. There's no more air targeting defenses on this base, and he smashes it. So again, super cool to see our number 17 taking on their number 8. At the time he hit that base, the war was already over, so it was just a cleanup attack for fun. But again, cool to see him mix it up, and a nice job there. Let's look at their number 11 getting smashed by our HGHB resident, Sir William. Sir Will's super good at this attack. He's got it down. He knows how to smash almost any base. So it's cool to watch him do it. He brings in his giants from the bottom left with some whiz behind to clear out the trash. And then once that trash is gone, he brings in his heroes and his bowlers. And the rest is just following that kill squad with your rages. His king walks here, which could have been an issue, but his giant and his bowlers do so much damage in the core of that base that it's not going to matter. So you can see he's got his troops funneling into the core of this base now. He drops that poison down to kill actually his BK and his AQ walk. So again, could have been an issue, but he's got so many giants and so many bowlers in the core of this base that it's not going to matter. As your giants move through and your bowlers flank behind him, just keep dropping those rages. He's going to drop his final rage here in a minute. You can see his BK just went down on the top half of that base. So there goes the final rage. The giants are going to keep moving through here. I think he's probably got almost all his bowlers left. You can see he starts bringing in his hogs from about 3 o'clock to help out with those defenses. He's still got his queen at full health with the ability. He's still got 2 hogs in the bag, and he's still got a heal, which I believe he swags here. So just a really nice attack by Sir Will to come in and take out this base. Swag 2 hogs, swag his queen ability, and swag a heal. Really nice attack by him. Keep it up, man. And you can see there it is. Alright, let's look at their number 12 getting taken out by our number 10, Nemesis. This is one of Nemesis's specialty attacks with the Queen Walk Vaho, which he's really good at. But he mixes it up a little bit here, where he starts his Queen Walk on the top right, and then he actually brings a loon. He did a really nice job of scouting this base, seeing that the air defenses and actually no defenses could target a loon coming from 6 o'clock down there, to not only take out that cannon, which always helps, but then to draw the CC, which he will then kill with his AQ before he starts his Vaho. So you see the loon gets dropped down there with a couple minions for the funnel, and then once the loon takes out that cannon, it's going to move in to another defense and draw that CC. Also good recognition to see that he had not drawn the entire CC. A lot of times guys will not see that they haven't drawn the entire CC and leave a couple Valks or a Whiz in there, and it can end up messing up their attack. So good recognition by him. You can see that he drops a Rage to keep his queen at max health, and then a poison for the CC, and then here comes the Vaho portion. So he brings his Valks in. He has no jump spells. He's just going to rage his Valks through the core of this base. Again, rage him in, heal him up, and then I believe he drops another heal here in the core of this base because he's got that Tesla farm. You don't just want to leave your Valks getting pounded on by those Teslas, because they'll die quick and they won't give any support for your hogs as they come in and clear out the ring, the outside ring of these defenses. Another cool point up there, if you just saw, he didn't just dump all his hogs in at the same spot. If he would have, all of those hogs would have been affected by that big bomb, but because he sprinkles them in, only 3 or 4 of those hogs soaked up all the damage on that big bomb, and the other hogs that were up there were able to stay at full health. So super important point, if you guys are using hogs, don't just dump them all down at one spot. Make sure you're targeting your hogs 2 to 3 per defense as they're being distracted by your kill squad, and they won't be affected by the big bombs if they are to trigger them. So really nice job by Nemesis here to crush this base. He's got a ton of troops left, and again, just a really nice attack by him. Let's take a look at their number 13 getting taken out by our number 11, Ryan. I think we featured Ryan last video with the same attack, which is this Go La Loon, but he brings Valks. So you can see he brings his Golem here on the bottom right to do some tanking so that his wizards can clear up the trash. And really nice base recognition here. You can see he brings in a drag because he knows that his kill squad's going to take that first AD out in time, that drag will continue to do work down there at 6 o'clock while his kill squad takes out the rest of this base. Really nice jump spell there by him to funnel his troops north toward that second AD, and you can see his kill squad is taking out all these defenses. They already took out the enemy CC and an AD. His BK gets in there on the enemy AQ, and the rest is up to his loons. So he brings in a Hound from the bottom left, and then targeted loons with his haste spells along the outside of the defensive ring, and then he's going to drop his rage in the core. That's an important point, because a lot of guys will waste their rage on the perimeter and not have anything to get his troops through the core. So actually, he didn't bring a rage, my fault. So he's only got haste, but I think because the ADs were so low, he knew that his Hounds would be able to move through this base and not be affected too much. And he's got so many loons left, and that this remaining defenses aren't going to be able to take him out. He's still got his queen there in the middle, who takes one shot at that AD before she gets taken out. But again, he's got too many loons left for the remaining AD and archer tower. He's got pups and minions along the outside, and this base is toast. So let's speed it up. Again, just a really nice variation of the Go La Lune attack to bring some Valks to help take out the CC, the AQ, and to get that AD down. Nice job by Ryan. Let's look at one more. We'll look at a Town Hall 8. Let me just highlight the fact that Cody is on a 6-pack streak. Not exactly sure how many he's got, but he had another one this war, so just really nice work by him. But we're going to feature RJ and not Cody. Give RJ a chance to show off his skills here with a Go Va Ho Town Hall 8. Nice variation of maybe just a mass hog or a mass drag to bring in the skill to get ready for Town Hall 9. I mean, we all know that hogs rule at Town Hall 9, so why not get really good at hogs at Town Hall 8 so that when you do the transition, you're able to pull off some nice attacks there. You can see he did have a wall breaker fail, but because he created such an awesome funnel, even though his wobs failed, he was able to send in his kill squad and still charge the core of that base. So once your kill squad gets raged into the core, you drop a heal to keep your Valks up, and then it's just targeted hogs. You send in your hogs to defenses that are being distracted by your kill squad in the core of the base. Again, usually 2 to 3 hogs per defense, which you can see he did there. And as they take out the outer layer of defenses while your kill squad is still in the core, you drop that heal down as they congregate onto a set of defenses. And I mean, this base is done. He's got a couple defenses left. A group of hogs hit a big bomb, but it doesn't matter. He did such a nice job of getting his kill squad into the core and targeting his hogs along the outer ring that it didn't matter that group of hogs hit a big bomb, and it's done. I mean, the rest is cleanup. Just a really nice attack by RJ to come in with the Go Va Ho at Town Hall 8 and smash this base. We'll speed it up, watch this cleanup, and this base is done. Nice job, RJ. Keep it up, dude. And that's it. Friends 3, after this war, was on a 9-win streak. So we're killing people. I'm not saying that we're facing the best clans, but again, we come in with so many 3-star attacks in the beginning that a lot of clans just give up, and we're able to take them out with little effort. But still a really nice job by us to rack up as many stars as we did. So keep it up, Friends 3. If you like this video or the videos that I've done before, please like them and subscribe to the channel, and check back every couple days as we war non-stop. Thanks, guys. Peace.